How now? Eh? Nothing? Okay, good deal. Very good. All right. Now this Corvette taking on the Torino, getting into the B-sides. Look at them go, 74 to 81. I recommend getting some color changer Corvettes. Worth the pickup, worth the pickup. The Transformer Corvette. I think I got a couple more of these laying around. 74. 76 won't cut it. It's going to get past the Torino. Let me see how many more of these I got. These are good. Let me see. Color changer, character cars. Let's see. Yes, there's another one. I do have another one. Yep. Got that bad boy too. Okay, cool. I thought I had another one back here in the back cave. Let's see how far he gets. Oh yeah, 75 to 84. Very good. I thought I had another one back here. I may. I don't know. Thought I did anyway. Everything's a mess. I gotta come here and clean up. Get organized. Yeah, I thought I had another one, but so building cars. Gonna go through here and kind of show you what I do, really roughly kind of what I do to build a car. I don't build them very often, but when I do, I'll show you what I do. I mean, I know you guys have your own way of doing stuff, but I'll just show you what I do to make mine fast. Sometimes they're fast, and sometimes they're Dudley Doolittles. So, let's see here. So, very good. Let me see live chat. All right, I've got volume. I have got that. So I have some cars kind of ready to go. First, I pick wheels that are going to spin really good. You know, you want wheels that already spin good. So I start with that. You know, drill them out first. The first thing you probably should do is get you a wee bit of oil. Dab your oil down into where you're drilling. really. And there's nothing in there. Well, let me see here. Here we go. There we go. Take a drop of oil. This way you don't melt and break your bit. And you don't want to put your finger there. You're best off to put this on a flat surface because you will go all the way through. So you drill it. Then you take your little bigger bit. Merry Christmas Bugwood Diecast. Take your bigger bit and you do it until you can pop it out. Then, once you have the car you want to use, let's say we use Lando Calrissian, so he's all ready to go. You find some wheels. Gonna go over here to the wheel box, and you just, you know, take a couple out. Let's just say, well, what better example than a GTO? So we got the GTO apart. Come on. Oh, he's, what? Oh, I've got screws in him. I've got him held together. So you take them apart here. Yeah, and then you take this one out. So you take your wheels. Yeah, I definitely have to redo that. So what I do is I will take my Dremel and I'll get some polishing compound and I'll polish the insides of my, where my wheels are going to touch. Polish the insides here. Polish the insides here. You know, make them really shiny. Get them polished up really, really well. With whatever polishing compound you of your choice. And you want to do the same thing with your axles. Polish those bad boys up. So once you got all that good, wherever your wheels are touching the surface is where you're going to want to go. So you got those all done. Then I'm just going to grab a wheel here for example's sake. You know, you get your polishing compound of choice, whatever you want to use. And just polish the axle. You'll want to do that. Now you want to make sure you, in between, you know, when they polish it, you want to take your microfiber cloth. You don't want to leave no kind of residue on there. Then you switch them. You just want to do the ends where the wheels are going to touch. At least that's what I do. You know? Polish, 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 polish. And then you take this cloth, microfiber cloth, and then you have nice spinning wheels. And then what I do is I'll take this and I'll put some graphite on the sandpaper. And I use a glass table. You want to use a perfectly flat surface and perfectly flatten out these wheels and smooth that surface up perfectly before you glue them in. And I use JB Weld. I will JB Weld my axles every time. But you want to make that as smooth as possible. Anywhere there can be friction where the wheels would touch sidewalls of the track, whatever it touches, you want to make sure that you got all your bases covered. And then when you get them in, everybody needs a jig. This is the red pill jig, okay? This is the original red pill jig. This is one of the absolute originals. Not many out there. But this is what you want to do. Get your wheels in there. Get your wheels in there. You're going to get your rubber bands. Okay? Get your 2 rubber bands. Set your vehicle on top to where your jig slots are on the bottom of both sides of the car. Okay? Then you're going to take it, hold the wheel center like that, get that in there, get that in there. Now you got that one holding it. You get your other one, and you do the same thing. Go around, down. So now you want to make sure they're even. Okay? And the idea is to keep those perfectly centered, and you want the same amount of spacing as you can possibly get before you glue these in. Okay? So if you have to, bring it back a notch, pull down it a little bit. That way you have rubber band between the wheel and the chassis. So you don't want your wheels sticking, and you don't want them separated here. So once you got that in place, then you mix up your JB Weld, and I use, let's see, where'd they go? Oh, let's see. There they are. So you can also get a jig like this off of the Redline Derby website, I think. So you got to have a jig. But I'll mix me up some JB Weld right here, whatever, some 5-minute weld, and then I'll put it right in the center, and I'll make sure it's on there real good, and I'll let that set. Probably 24 hours is good, but I mean, the longer the better. But JB Weld, you ain't gonna have to worry about anything with JB Weld. Same thing with your weights. You want to make sure So I'll show you what I use. I go get my tires rotated on my oil change, and I find these all over the parking lot. But you know what? They fit really good right there to add weight to the back of the vehicle. And that way your JB Weld holds that in. And before you do all that, you put all your pieces on the scale, and you want to get as close to the weight as you can without going over. You don't want to leave any weight on the table. So you put all your pieces on the scale first. You account for your screws. You account for glue. You know, all that stuff. And then you put your designated weight, however much weight is on the scale when you add it up, and you find a place to put it. So let's just say we got this here. So, oh yeah, it'll work. So you might have to, let's pop that window out for showing sake. So it pops in like that. So you'll put your windows in, and if you want to put your interior in, you can. I mean, depending on what you want to do, depending on what the rules say. Some guys are picky and want the interior or whatever. I don't care. I just care about making it fast. But I like putting my weights right here. So you can get away with putting a weight right there, or a tungsten cube, whatever. And then, you know, while you're waiting for this to dry, this is when I do my paint work and whatever. If I'm gonna, like, I would just leave it like that because it's better than I would paint it. But, you know, shine it up, give it a nice buff, shine it up, make it look good, you know, make it look good. Throw your coat of wax on there, you know. You're fighting wind. I mean, you want the wind to flow through it. I kind of think of it like you want the weather to go through a tree and not break it. You don't want it to resist the wind. You want the wind to be able to pass through it. Kind of the same thing with a car. You want the wind to be able to pass through it. Shiny, shiny. So this is just like a quick rough course tutorial here. This is by no means it's a crash course. So you want that smooth, and then you wax it, whatever. Give it a silicone bath. I don't know. If you race over in Australia, you better waterproof your car, because it rains over there a lot. Yeah. Then, you know, wheel selection. You just gotta start off. The best advice I ever got was make fast cars faster. So you maybe go over to your where did I put my wand here? You go over to your what's up, Travelers Racing? Yeah. You go over to your ranks, and then, you know, I'd probably go over to the B side, maybe find you a set of wheels that are really good that you already know are fast. I mean, you don't want to be fishing through wheels that you got to guess if they're fast or not. Like, I mean, you're taking your chances if you use anything outside the ranks. The guys that are winning these races are taking so-called ranked cars, and they're stripping their wheels, and they're putting them on mods, and they're building killers. So, I mean, that's just what they're doing. That's how they're winning these races. So that's kind of what I do. You know, sand your wheels when you get done. Again, do it on a glass surface. Take the wheels, hold them on an angle in the sandpaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do that 20 times, and then I'll turn it around and I'll do it 20 more times. And then I'll up my grit and do it again, up my grit and do it again, and make them nice and perfectly round. And then, you know, soup up your wheels with whatever. Use chicken grease, use Crisco oil, I don't know what you use. You can use petroleum jelly, WD-40, I don't know. I leave that to you, but you definitely want. Yeah, so you don't want to leave weight on the table if you can help it. Every gram counts, down to the ounce. Down to the grammars. Yep, you don't want to leave weight on the table. That's why when you take your car apart and you're getting ready to build, put everything you're going to build with on the scale. Weigh it before you start building. Find out if you're going to keep the seats, take away the seats, take away the interior, whatever. Find out what you're keeping in your car and get it all on the scale before you start building. That way you don't leave weight on the table. And figure out, I got all kinds of different things I use for weight. Corvette's going to take this one too. Yeah. So I'll show you some of the different weights that I use, and we'll come back and see where this Corvette lands. Corvette's getting in the middle of the B-sides. So you don't want to leave weight on the table. So I use tire weights. I use tire weights. What's up, Amazing Cars? I use tire weights. I use Birdshot. This is where you get your fine tuning in. I use tungsten. I love tungsten. Tungsten is your friend. Cars that haven't made it, I reuse my tungsten because it's expensive. But I use a lot of tire weights. I use nickels, quarters, I don't care. I use what I got to make the weight right. Don't leave weight on the table. Every detail matters. And just think of it this way. It depends on where you put your weight too. So, depends on what track you're rolling on. If you're rolling on a drag strip, you probably want to have your weight more toward the back. If you're driving on something like 3D Bot Maker or, you know, I don't know. You got to be able to get around, like on Bathurst, Lord's Racing League, tracks like that, Diecast Street League. You want to be able to get around that track, but you're going to have to evenly distribute your weight so you ain't, you know, throwing yourself off the track. What's up, Craigster? So, there's always that. There's always that. This Corvette is on a tear. This Corvette's on a tear. I knew I'd get some cars in. This Corvette's killing it. He might get into the actual rank. We're going to put him up against number 1 here in a minute. Which is a speed bump. '79 don't beat no '74. Okay. Let's see what it does against the Lambo. '78 to '86. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Corvette's still getting it. 76 and greater than 10,000 feet. Give the Corvette, we'll give him one more shot. '74. Wow. This Corvette's cool, man. Well, let's see if we can beat the old speed bump. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to take those fast cars that you've already got and races and fun? Oh, yeah. I wish he'd have another race, but I think he's done. I haven't heard nothing out of races and fun. Corvette just beat my speed bump. No way. Wow. Wow. Corvette just beat the speed bump. Wow. '69 by this vet. What? Y'all see that? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Oh, 31 to 40. What's up with that? Man, let's just put him up against number 12. Let's just see where it's really at. Yeah, that's the new color shifter vet. Yep. I would highly recommend getting every one you see. I know I won't pass up another one. I got another one at my office I'm going to bring back. 73. Uh-oh. We got 70 degrees outside. Feels like Florida around here. I love it. 69 and 77, so he's not going to get into the top 12. And that's all right. I am not disappointed at all. Let's see, he got him by. See what he does against this guy. Yep. Got him. He got him. 77. Greater than 1. Let's see if he can keep it. No. Haven't ran this guy in a while. Pretty cool. Oh, we got him. He got the Cabriolet 2070 to 72. Oh, yeah. He ain't going to do you no good in the package. He ain't going to do you no good in that blister prison. Look at this. Look at the prisoners that have been freed. They're so happy now. Uh-huh. Corvette got him. So, Kia Stinger going up to the B-sides. Or going down to the B-sides, actually. And then Di Machini Veloce. Another Corvette. Of course, EV Silverado. The Craigster Senior Camaro. This is the one you sent me. He's in there. He's in the rank system. Oh yes, back to live racing. Gotta watch me shift all of these. Got a new one of these. I can't wait for NASCAR Day. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for NASCAR Day. Corvette getting in. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20th overall in my 31 to 40 weight class. Not too shabby, Shaggy. Not too shabby at all. Let's see what else is in here. Another Craigster Senior. Gift goodie. See what he does today. I gotta go. 83 from the revert. Looking promising. He's getting faster. That's revert number 4. 79. Oh, he got him. Thing got a little 79. What's up with that? That's cool. So we'll hold on to him. Go next week. We'll put him against this McLaren. Did you see the Auto World? Check this Auto World out. Auto World running a 66. What's up with that? And he's a heavyweight. Auto World running a 66. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just see what he does against my Chevelle. I know. This is crazy, isn't it? Let's just see what he does against my gatekeeper here. Oh, he almost got him. Not quite. 71 to 72. He's almost there. Today's only day 1, so I mean, this is not the last time we'll see this guy. He's almost getting in. Yeah. And the ones you do see aren't worth the plastic they're made with. Yeah, 71 and 72. These cars are running neck and neck. Chevelle just keeping them out. Chevelle just keeping them out. So let's do this. this guy and this guy just pretty sure the Mustang wins this exchange, which is going to take out Long Gone. And I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be history because he's going to get in. So James Earlham is going to be our gatekeeper. All right, let's see where we're at here. Yep, the Mustang got him. 2169. I don't know if he'll keep it. It's hard to beat a good sidekick. 2062. So he will not get past him. Let's see if he can get past my Fat Fender 40. '63, he does. '63 greater than 4. '65, he does get him. So he gets past the Fender 40. And that means we gotta move these guys down. See where that truck goes. We'll put him up against the Fat Fender 40. Man, I'm going to have my first Auto World in the ranks. Are you kidding me? That's insane. I got a Zuru, a couple of Zurus in there. Zuru. Zuru. Okay, Auto World versus the Fat Fender 40. Man, I'm pulling for the Auto World. It's an F-150. I like my F-150s. So let's go. Oh, 63 to 68. See what happens here. 63 and greater than 5 is what the Auto World needs. Seven, not going to quite do it. See what he does against the revert. My first revert ended up being the fastest one I've got so far. We got an Auto World trying to get in the B-sides. 65 and greater than 8. Look at that. 65 and greater than 8. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. This will be for spot number 4 in the B-side ranks. Oh, he's going to get him too. He is going to get him. All right. I'm happy with that. If you don't have this Auto World, I'll show you the package. You might want to find one. Dog lips. He'll stay right there. So this is the package I got him out of. Yeah. This is what it'll look like. Yep. Those wide rears are probably what holds it up from being elite. Merry Christmas, Bad Dad Hobbies. So that is what the Auto World looks like. Yeah. The other one I got's plastic or rubber tire. So very good. Man, I think that's going to do it. I got a video dropping. It should have came out by now while we were live here. We're going to take a look at this bus. Taking him back to the speed shop. $2,099 by this guy. See what he rolls over here on Mile High. He's been doing pretty good. I'm going to be working with that one. $2,088. He's running the 207, so he's got, this thing's got the goods for sure. It's just a matter of keeping him in the center of that lane. Starting him out right. Yep, he lost it right there. If he can just stop losing the back end during that transition, he'll be golden. He loses it. He loses his tailpipe down that transition. Watch. Yep. Let's see if we can just keep it right on the transition. I'll show you. We'll keep it right there, and then we'll let him go. Goes a little fast. He ran an 8.2. So that's not too bad, but let's see where he's going to need to get for his weight class. 46. Yeah, he's going to have to get a lot faster than that. 46. Gatekeeper is a bipolar Fairmont. Yeah. You need to be good and consistent to get past this car. And he's right there. I mean, he's right there. Seems to run better in traffic. 207.3. He seems to run pretty well in traffic. Seems that wind, that backdraft tends to keep him in line. Oh no, he got trucked right there. 55. See what I mean? This thing is bipolar, man. Runs a 55. Talk about dirty gatekeeper. That's one of them. So we'll be looking at him a little closer. I gotta go. I gotta go. Jaguar with a 68. So is a Ferrari. So these will be two cars we'll be looking at next time. Next time we roll, we're looking at those. Look at this Mustang again, taking on the Jet Threat. And then Ferrari and the Jaguar. We'll look at both of these cars next time. Which you never know, that could be Friday night. I got stats to run. 69 and 74, so we're getting speed out of these cars. So from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, go check out the video that should have populated during this broadcast, and we'll see you later. Remember, if your car isn't fast, well, at least to look good on the shelf. See ya.